What's up, y'all? It's your girl Brandy from Stay Snatched, and I'm doing my first of very many Costco hauls with you guys. If you've been following along, last week I dropped my first 2 videos for my Trader Joe's haul. Now the Costco haul is here, y'all. I get asked about what I buy from Costco all of the time, and between Costco and Trader Joe's, those are the 2 stores that I frequent the most for things that I need inside my home, and of course the things I need to eat. So let's go ahead and get to it. I got this box here, and then I have some things back here I can show you. So start with this yellow squash and zucchini. In terms of produce, some items will vary based on your location, and sometimes Costco just has certain things and some days they just don't have other things. And so I love to use both the yellow squash and zucchini in stir fry recipes. I love to grill them and make them in a cast iron. So if you follow me on Instagram or follow any of my recipes, you know that I absolutely love my cast iron skillet. So just season these up nicely, throw some olive oil on them, get them in the cast iron. Such a great side dish. I actually wasn't gonna buy these today. I wanted asparagus, but the asparagus they had this week was not organic. This is actually organic squash and zucchini. So I do try to focus on buying organic veggies. That's partially why I shop at Costco and Trader Joe's, because they have them for very affordable prices. This is 3.5 pounds and it was $7.99. So not bad. This will last me probably a couple of weeks. I like to store my produce in my crisper drawers. And if I add this to at least every other meal, every other day's meal, but I'm gonna keep it real, I like to use these in omelets too. I'm probably gonna be using them every day. They'll last me 10 days to 2 weeks. So that's that. And then I got these organic zucchini spirals. So it's like zucchini noodles, and these are frozen, actually. So I'll hold those up. I've had these before. In general, zucchini is a very wet vegetable. It's mostly water. And so even when you buy fresh zucchini and you spiralize it and you try to use it like a pasta, it's gonna be super watery. So I have, in all of my zucchini noodle recipes, I have instructions on letting that excess water blot out with the paper towel before you use it. And you have to do the same with this. And so it's nice that it's already cut up for you. I want to say this was also $10.99, and this is 3 pounds. And they also come individually packaged in portions. So if you wanted to microwave and steam these, you could. What I usually do is I thaw them and then I let them sweat out the excess water with a little bit of salt along with the paper towel, and then I'll throw it in, usually with some pasta. One time I think I even did like some ground beef tacos with it. In comparison to using fresh zucchini is better. I do feel like this is a little softer. So if you're looking for that huge crunch, you'll still have a slight crunch with this, but it's not big. So keep that in mind. This is mostly just for the convenience. You've got the individually wrapped packages and you don't have to spiralize it yourself. $9.99 for 3.5 pounds. And then all of this frozen got my stuff wet. I'm gonna get a paper towel to dry these off. My faves, what is this? 1 pound of baby spinach. And I have my receipt here. I want to say this stuff is only like $3. Let's see. $3.79. So a pound of baby greens. I use these in smoothies and salads every single day. I go through it very quickly. I also get the spring mix, also 1 pound, and these are both organic. So this is 2 pounds of organic fresh veggies for $3.79 each. Can't beat that. I get this every single time I go. So put those away. And then I have 2 pounds of organic strawberries. Love to keep these on hand. Typically for salads, I like to use frozen strawberries in smoothies. I don't use fresh. If in smoothies in general, when you use fruit, I like to use frozen because it gives a thicker consistency. And frozen fruit is a lot cheaper than fresh anyway. Save this for snacking. And salads. This is $7.99. So $7.99 for organic 2 pounds of strawberries. That's actually kind of a lot. I feel like they're usually $5.99. So maybe the seasonality is a component there. One of my faves, how much is this? 2 pounds of sharp cheddar cheese. If you're not new around here, then you already know I make like my homemade mac and cheese recipe requires block cheese that you shred and grate yourself, because buying that pre-shredded cheese, it is saturated in preservatives, potato starch that causes the texture to harden a little bit so that it doesn't go bad when it's coming from the manufacturer to the store, from the store to your house, and then your house to the fridge. And so I never buy pre-shredded cheese. I always buy block cheese and grate it myself. And this is only $3.79 for 2 pounds of this. So even for my mac and cheese recipe, you can get 2 good recipes out of that. So love that. Start putting some stuff here. This is 2.5 ounces of parsley flakes. Will last forever. This was $2. They finally had the jumbo lump crab again. This is wild caught crab. My location has been out of this for over a month. I've been having to go to other places. However, maybe because they've been out of it, there's a reason, because this was $30. I remember when it was $18 when I first started shopping at Costco. It's 16 ounces of crab. Most of my crab recipes call for 8 ounces if crab is the focus. So you can get 2 recipes out of this typically, but I remember when it started at $16 or $18 and then they moved it up to $24. This thing was $30 today. So I don't know what's up with the crab. It had been MIA for a long time. They brought it back, and this is real crab meat jumbo blend. And so this is going to be the nice huge chunks of crab meat, and it's also wild caught, which I absolutely love. So this is a staple that I love to get there. I'm still on produce. This is 24 ounces of organic mini Bella mushrooms. I love to grab these because I like to make stuffed mushrooms. I have an air fryer stuffed mushroom recipe on my site. You get these, take the tops off of them, or the stems off of them, sorry. Take the stems off of them, add some cream cheese, some garlic, some shredded cheeses, and then throw them in the air fryer. So good. But then I also use these to slice up and add as another topping to my salads. And I love to throw these in soups as well. So these come in handy. How much were these? These were $5.99. So $5.99, and they're organic. Huge plus on those. And then I got some mandarins, clementines, however you want to think about them. 5 pounds. I love to have these around for just a quick snack. Love to pair these like with some Greek yogurt, and those were $7.99. Also, if you're not new around here, these uncooked tortillas, I absolutely love these. So these are going to be in the refrigerated section of Costco because they're uncooked. And so they're really, really soft. This is 4 pounds of tortillas. It comes in 2 different packages. So it separates them out in 2 different 2-pound portions. And there's 36 total tortillas, and they're a really nice size. I only use these to make nachos. And so since you get so many of them, the moment I come home, I open up and I take one of these packages and I throw it in the freezer, because I know I'm not going to use 36 tortillas within like maybe 2 weeks. These will last in your fridge. And so that's what I do. And I slice these up and throw them in my air fryer to make tortilla chips, to make nachos. And these are like $7.99. I want to say, let's see. Yeah, these are $7.59. And then I had to re-up on my, can get this box out of here. Better Than Bouillon. So they only have the chicken and beef flavors at Costco. In general, this brand also has a vegetable one, and they have a seafood one. It actually may be lobster. I can't remember if it's seafood or lobster, but I use it in my lobster bisque. I usually have to go somewhere else to get that. But this is, how big is this? This is 1 pound of these, and Better Than Bouillon. So just like the name says, this is going to be better than like a bouillon cube. So it's used as a flavor enhancer, and these are also organic and reduced sodium. So I love that about them as well. but they are a great flavor enhancer. I love to throw these in soup recipes, casseroles, anything with a broth, which brings me to this broth. We'll talk about this broth next, but to stay on these, I love adding just like a teaspoon or even a tablespoon, depending on how big the serving size is, to tons of recipes. And how much were these? These were $5.99. Can't beat that for a pound. These will last me for a while. Once you've opened them, they go in the fridge. Then I also got this organic chicken stock. So it is soup season, y'all, but just in general, I keep me some chicken stock, chicken broth on hand at home because I cook for a living. I cook often, but these are great. You're gonna need broth for soups. So I love to grab these. This was, let's see, you get 6 cartons of these. And so each carton usually has 3 cups in there. That's typically enough for most recipes. Some soups may require double that, depending on the type of soup. And this was $10.79 for 6 cartons. So I love to keep that on hand. Let's go ahead and move that out of the way. Potatoes, 15 pounds of potatoes, $6.99. I love to use these for French fries. These are also good for baked potatoes, like the name even says baking potatoes. So I make my air fryer fries. I love the size of these. They just slice up so nicely for French fries. So one of my faves to grab heavy whipping cream. I love to get, this is what, a half gallon, $11.99. This is organic heavy whipping cream. And I've noticed that this brand and then organic brands in general tend to last a little longer because I develop recipes and I'm cooking all of the time. I need this much on hand, and to get it organic for that price, really, really good deal. Then they had some of their fall stuff. Y'all know I am a sucker. Well, most of my Instagram people know that I am a sucker for getting the fall things that they have at the very front. So these are just some throw pillows. They were $10 each. I'll put these to the side. I have lots of open area windowsills throughout my home, so I'm just gonna throw those there. The Power Wash, the Dawn Power Wash, this is $9.99. If you've never used this stuff and you see it at Costco, grab it, give it a try. It's 5 times faster grease cleaning. It sprays out in a foam, and it's just really good at cutting the grease pretty much instantly on whatever you spray it on. Costco doesn't always have this, so when I see it there, I always grab me a good package of this. And then the Cascade, I want to say this was 10 bucks. Let's see. Yep, $9.49. And this lasts me forever. This is almost 8 pounds of dishwashing detergent. I just needed to re-up, grabbed that. One of my faves, it's organic pasta. This was $10 and you get 6 packages of that. And so you get a rotini style, you get a macaroni, which is great for my mac and cheese, and then you get a bow tie style. And the bow tie and the rotini are tricolor, and these are organic and they're made in Italy. So one thing to really pay attention to, especially when you're buying items from Costco and Trader Joe's that I love, 1, organic, and then 2, made in Italy. They have so many amazing oils at Costco that are so reasonably priced that actually come from Spain, actually come from Italy, like olive oil and things like that. And the prices are amazing. So this pasta is some of the best pasta I've had ever. And I'm sure a lot of that is because it's coming right from Italy. So I love this, y'all. And my kombucha, I've got 2 of them back there, 2 6-packs. This is the kombucha that I love. This one is mango lime flavored. The flavors will vary. They'll usually only have 1 flavor of this brand at a time, and they really go back and forth with which ones they're gonna have. For years, it was always this raspberry, I can't remember, it was my favorite. No, it was like a peach. It was a peach something. That was my favorite. That was the only one they had for years, and then they started incorporating different different flavors into the mix. And so it's been this mango line for a couple of months now. There's also a Kirkland Costco brand of kombucha. I'm personally not really a fan of it. And so I am just praying that they keep stocking this one. Some days I will go and it's not there. It's very far and few though. Most days it is there, but I hope that they continue to stock this because I love it. I'm gonna say it's only $7. Am I making that up? Oh, $12. Yeah, so $2 each bottle is not bad. If you go into like Trader Joe's, just getting one kombucha is like $5. And so this is $12 for a 6-pack. Each one equates to about $2 each. If you aren't familiar with the health benefits of kombucha, definitely get on that. They usually have them printed. It's actually on the bottom, but it's really good for gut health and things like that. And so I typically drink one about each day. And I think that that's all I had to share with you guys today. So stay tuned, keep following along, and I will keep sharing all of my favorites and how I use them, all from Costco. See you guys next time.